Hello, vinyl community. Tony P. Back at you. Yes, that's right. 2 in a row. This, however, is for a contest for Chris Propfe, musically obsessed. I will link to his channel. He's having a contest. I will link it below. And he has some rules, regulations about this contest. And he's having a contest to have a contest, I guess. I didn't really know why, but what the heck? A contest is good. And Chris Propfe has a tremendous channel. Well-read, well-versed. Loves his Rod McEwen. Sent him a couple of those a while back to help him out in his collection. So, hey, go to his channel, subscribe, like his videos. Great guy, great personality, and all around good guy. So, here we go for his contest. You have to be subscribed to his channel. You have to make a video. You have to let him know in the comments that you made a video. You'll receive $30. And the contest closes on August 17th, so I'm getting this in before the closing date. Okay? First question. Show an album that was released in 1974, and I think 74 is his birth date, year. And I have 3 I'd like to show from 1974, if you don't mind, boys and girls. One of them is Lynyrd Skynyrd, Second Helping. I believe this is their second studio album. Sweet Home Alabama's on this bad boy. I Need You, Don't Ask Me No Questions. Working for MCA, The Ballad of Curtis Lowe. You guys know, great album. Swamp Music, The Needle and the Spoon. They call me the breeze, 'cause I keep blowing down the road. Great album. That's the boys on there. 1974. I got another one. Now, this one's technically not 1974, but it is 74. Released in England in 74. This is Sweet. Desolation Boulevard. Had the big hit on their Ballroom Blitz. Actually, very good album. Love this album. Technically released in 74 in the UK. Released in the US in 75. So I'm going to be a little technical. I'm going to say 74. Okay. So that one. What kind of Linda Ronstadt fan if I didn't show her best album? Look at that photo. That is a beautiful. That cover, this photo was taken by Len Carrera. Designed by Ron Dyer. What a great photo. You're No Good, It Doesn't Matter Anymore. Faithless Love. Dark End of the Street. Heart Like a Wheel. That was her big hit on there too. Willin's on there. That's the one that old Mazzy, he could quote the lines from that. That was by Phil Everly. I'm sorry, no, it was Lowell George. I'm sorry. I read up one. Phil Everly did Woman I Beloved from Acuff and Rose Productions. I Can't Help I'm Still in Love with You. Hank Williams, she does a little cover. She always does a few covers. How can you not love this album? Heart Like a Wheel. Linda Ronstadt. Okay, that's 1974. All those. And those are OGs, by the way. Second question. Show an album that was released in 1988, and I had to dig a little bit for this one. Don't have an album. I have a CD of the Traveling Wilburys, the super group, the Traveling Wilburys. You know, what a fantastic group this was. Just think, had a few of the members not died, what a great music it would be. What I didn't realize until I started doing some research about the Traveling Wilburys and this, they all took on the name Wilbury. Now, you guys probably know this. I didn't know that. But George Harrison went by the name of Nelson Wilbury. Jeff Lynne went by Otis Wilbury. Tom Petty went by Charlie T. Wilbury. Roy Orbison was Lefty Wilbury. And Bob Dylan was Lucky Wilbury. So they were the Traveling Wilburys. This was their debut CD. It was called Volume 1. They came out with Volume 3. There was no Volume 2 from what I understand. And then, of course, Tragedy. struck him. But 1988, that's my album. Now, show 3 important albums in your life. Okay, let me show you a couple here that I have. This album is very important to me. The Bee Gees, the best of the Bee Gees, has all their hits on there at this time. When my wife and I were dating, when the Queen and I were dating, I didn't have a lot of money. Remember, if you paid attention to any of my videos, I was a very poor kid growing up, and I didn't have money to take her out a lot. She used to have at her house this huge Magnavox stereo. It sounded tremendous. And we would sit and listen to records, play cards. We played pinochle. I taught her how to play pinochle. She's pretty good. She's better than I am after a while. But she learned how to play pinochle. But we listened to this constantly. I just loved this album. This, of course, is the original one. Holiday, I've got to get a message to you. I can't see nobody. Words, I started a joke. Spicks and Specks. 1st of May, World, Massachusetts. To love somebody, every Christian lion-hearted man will show you. And the New York mining disaster of 1941. That's why that's important to me. It always reminds me of me and the Queen when we play it. When I put it on, she smiles. So do I. Didn't have any money. Another one that made me smile is this. This is my father's album. If you know me, I have an Italian background. All my family came over to this country in 1949 after the war. I was born in 52. They wanted something made in America. They didn't have any television. Okay. Anyway, it's by Gino Becchi. Now, Gino Becchi did a song on here called Mama. And Connie Francis did that in the 50s. Mama, Mama, sola per te mia canzone vola. Mama, sorai per te tu mai sta sola. Quanto ti voglio bene, queste parole di amore, mi spirito cuore. But anyway, when I play this as my dad's, I think of my parents and my mother. So this is very, very important to me. A lot of Finally Times, Gino Becchi, and the song primarily Mama on there. My dad played that a lot. Another album that is very important to me. This is Firesign Theater. All Hail Marx and Lenin. Okay, if you know, Firesign Theater is a comedy group, probably the first ones to do skits on albums. I don't know. I just made that up, so I don't know if they were the first. They could be the second or the third. But they did so many skits. And I don't know if it was this one or Dear Friends from Firesign Theater. But why this is important is my buddy Jeff. Jeff introduced me to these guys. And they always did Nick Danger. And he was a private investigator. And one of the lines was, "Where's the fire, Danger?" Now, he was running real fast. And he would say, "In your eyes, Lieutenant." One time I was in class and I was late and I come rushing in and Jeff was in there, my buddy, and he says, "Where's the fire at, Perla?" And I stopped. I said, "In your eyes, Jeffrey." Yeah, that's why that's important to me, because he introduced me to Firesign Theater. It made me laugh. But those are my important albums. Show me your inner and outer sleeves. Okay. These are my inner sleeves. And they're just regular inner sleeves. They're not see-through. They're just nice plastic. They're not rounded. And the reason why is because they're what I could afford. They're from Square Deal Recordings and Supplies out of San Luis Obispo, California. They are 3 mils thick, and I got 100 of them for $22. That's why I got them. Those are my inner sleeves. My outer sleeves come from Columbia Sports in Vancouver, Washington, and they're just plain old sleeves that are cheap because I have no money. I'm so poor, I can't pay attention. We were so poor, we had to paint our house before we could condemn it. We were so poor, we didn't have food. We had pictures of food. We were so poor, if you did, no, we won't go there on that one. So, how long have I been on the VC? When did the pandemic start? I think it was in April of 2020. I didn't have anything to do. So I found out about Rachel, the music ma'am. She was the first videos I watched. And of course, Mazzy was in there. I watched his videos. Rachel encouraged me to keep on doing videos. So here I am. It's all their fault. So I will end this contest with this submission. So please, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, stick around. All right? There's my entry. Peace, love, rock and roll. Perla and the Queen, who is up on the deck, say bye. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. Till we meet again.